The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual V, DSM-V, classifies schizoaffective disorder as a psychotic disorder with features of a mood disorder. This means, in addition to the classic symptoms of psychosis, such as hallucinations and delusions, the person who has schizoaffective disorder will also have symptoms of major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, persistent depressive disorder, cyclothymia, or seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. Although the National Center for Biotechnology Information, NCBI, reported 50% of people diagnosed with schizophrenia also struggle with some form of depression, a diagnosis of schizoaffective disorder means the person being diagnosed also experiences at least one of the following: hallucinations and delusions not caused by drugs or a medical condition for 2 or more weeks when they're not experiencing depression or mania, mood disorder symptoms, usually depression or mania, for the majority of time when they are experiencing psychosis, serious, disorganized, and catatonic behavior that isn't caused by drugs or a medical condition, and negative symptoms, which are reduced emotional expression or a lack of interest in reaching normal goals. So what's there to know about living with schizoaffective disorder? 1. There are 3 phases of psychosis. Psychosis, or an impaired relationship with reality that involves hallucinations, delusions, loss of motivation, and social withdrawal. Phase 1. Prodrome. These are the early signs of psychosis. When someone is going through the prodrome phase, their life may start to feel a little uncomfortable or very disrupted, because this is the phase when they'll start to experience flashes of paranoia, problems concentrating, depression, insomnia, anxiety, and when they'll start pulling away from family and friends. Phase 2. Acute. At this stage, the person with schizoaffective disorder will experience the most disruptive hallucinations, distressing delusions, and confused thinking. The person suffering with schizoaffective disorder will feel completely removed from reality during the acute phase, which might look like a total fixation on religion, thinking others are out to get them, having voices tell them they're rotten people, talking to people or spirits that aren't there, or thinking angels or demons are calling to them. They're most likely to feel hopeless or isolated from the ones they love during this stage. In Phase 3, recovery. This final stage is when the person struggling with schizoaffective disorder actually starts to see the light at the end of the tunnel. With the proper intervention and treatment, many people who have a psychotic break may never have another psychotic episode in their lives. How having symptoms of a mood disorder impacts living with psychosis. When you suffer from psychosis, it can feel like your head is in a haunted house and you're trapped inside with dozens of unpredictable ghosts. But schizoaffective disorder is different from other psychotic disorders because it means the individual living with it also has the symptoms of a mood disorder.